Last night, I was kidnapped and robbed by the police in Ghana. I was kidnapped by 3 masked police officers. They covered their license plate. They didn't have name badges on. They completely covered their face. And as soon as they decided they wanted to take us, they took our phones and my camera. So I couldn't record. I couldn't contact anyone. I couldn't even look up, what was legal for the police to do. And obviously, not sure the law would have helped. They are the law like that. So the Uber driver that picked us up at the end of the night told me that this is something that happens frequently.
Okay guys, so welcome to Klassic Entertainment Gist. I believe you've seen this video going viral everywhere on the social media. It's been, I think, couple of videos, 3 videos rather, but this one actually is the one I'm gonna talk about. This video started circulating early stages of December, and so many Ghanaians are talking, say, a way to sabotage the dirty December. I believe I watched a video. My main one once.
Last night, I was kidnapped and robbed by the police in Ghana. I was kidnapped by 3 masked police officers. They covered their license plate. They didn't have name badges on. They completely covered their face. And as soon as they decided they wanted to take us, they took our phones and my camera. So I couldn't record. I couldn't contact anyone. I couldn't even look up, what was legal for the police to do. And obviously, not sure the law would have helped. They are the law like that. So the Uber driver that picked us up at the end of the night told me that this is something that happens frequently. The police set up these checkpoints all over the city and they'll stop you for anything. Like you could not come to a complete stop. You could have something on you. You could do nothing and they will stop you. And if they find out that you're American or they suspect you might have money, then they will take you. They decided they wanted to take us. They heard my accent because they asked me a question and I had to answer. And they checked our bags. They checked our whole body. And when they looked inside my bag and they saw that I had cash, they decided I needed to get in the car. So they told me to get in the car. I tried to ask why. I tried to say, like, is there anything else we can do to handle this? No. So they told me to get in the car. And they got mad anytime I tried to ask a question. So I realized, like, I cannot fight back right now. I have to simply, like, do what they say. So there was a friend of a friend that I knew in Ghana, and we had just went out to eat. So we're in the car together. They actually cuffed him because he's from Ghana, but they didn't cuff me. They just sat me in the car and they drove us around. Little did I know we were driving in Accra the whole time, but I don't know where I am. I don't have my phone. It feels like we're getting further and further from where I'm staying. Like I'm feeling, I'm feeling terrible. One of the cops is in the back seat and he has his arm around me the entire time. They were screaming at us most of the time, and then sometimes they would decide to be nice. Like it was definitely like a good cop, bad cop type of situation. They told me I would not go back home to America. They would arrest me and those charges would not let me board my flight. They told my friend he was gonna go to jail. And the threats kept escalating. At one point, they even made me read a Bible verse and explain to them why that meant we should pay them before they take us to the station. This was the most nonsense I'd ever heard in my life. But again, they're all armed. There are big ass guns in the trunk. At one point, there were 5 officers with us, and then at other points, there were 3. Like there was no leaving. There was nothing. So at one point they pulled up at an ATM and they told me, take out as much as you can. Are you dumb? Do I look like I'm fucking dumb? And I know y'all are probably like, why'd you get in the car? Why did I get in the car? I didn't have a choice. You try resisting 5 fat ass, armed, stinky ass, and let's get into the smell because the car stank. So at the ATM, I told them that obviously they couldn't go with me into the ATM. I went to tell the bank people that I was not good, but they still had my phone and my camera and the person that I was with. So I took some money out. I took out like $150 US dollars, and I went back to the car. I gave it to them. I'm thinking it's over then. No, of course it's not over. They're still trying to extort more money out of the other guy. So eventually they get about $400, and I'm tweaking because I'm like, I need to be up in the morning. Like, where am I? Who am I? Like, I just I've never felt powerless like that in my life. So I say all that to say, if you're going to Accra for DETTY December or going at all, make sure you don't, look rich. I didn't even have on any designer. I had on a cheap outfit. It doesn't matter. Don't talk back to the police because they will straight up take you. Thankfully, I'm not physically harmed. $150, that's nothing. They don't know that, but I'm gonna be okay, and I thank God for that. I thank God for his covering. And yeah, just wanted to tell my story.
Very good. That is the video you have watched. This girl called Ariana Naomi Mackey. Almost an American blogger and as a content creator. Now, about the PMU Ewa Ghana, according to this lady, no, she was kidnapped and robbed not by any ordinary gang group, but were pointing hands on Ghana Police Service. And this got the attention of many people talking. Say, so you, this girl, if even you want to frame some people or you want to frame the Ghana as a country, no Krana, do you have to attach it to the security service? And many Ghanaians are talking, say, no, this is a way be some people like the Nigerians and I say, hey, I'm person the sabotage DETTY December because you know say this time round DETTY December ni the obi owa monone o baby no o feel say obeba Ghana now no so no obeba be feel that feeling of the DETTY December. Now, this girl Ariana, no, ni case, I think said the Ghana Police Service have taken it up, and they are looking into it. They are trying to investigate into this matter. But then, according to Ghana Police Service, all their efforts to get this girl to aid them in this investigation is proving futile. Now, this is the post that they have made or the release that the Ghana Police Service has made like that, and I want to put it here for you to see. Now, when someone who has said the echo and said is it here. Let me read it to you. It says, police investigate viral video of Ariana Naomi Mackey, an American citizen allegedly kidnapped and robbed by persons purported to be police officers. Now, 1. The Criminal Investigation Department has launched an investigation into a viral video in which a woman identified as Ariana Naomi Mackey, an American citizen, claims she was kidnapped by 5 masked men whom she alleges were officers of the Ghana Police Service on snap check duty in Accra and robbed her of some amount of money. And according to the video now sharing, the lady claims that she was in Accra. She was kidnapped by some policemen in a police car, and they were in mask like that. And they robbed her of her money and then took other belongings like that. 2. Preliminary investigation indicate that the video was recorded at a hotel in Accra where Ms. Mackey and 2 companions were staying. The investigation also confirmed that they checked out of the hotel on December 5th, 2025. Checks at the Kotoka International Airport also disclosed that she left Ghana on the same day. So this girl recorded the video on the 5th of December in a hotel, Iowa, Accra. And then afterwards, she went straight to the Kotoka International Airport where she boarded the plane and left the country. Okay. The police subsequently contacted the alleged victim to assist the investigation. She indicated to police that she was out of the country and she could not get names of the alleged officers nor the number plate of the vehicle they were using. And this lady is now saying that she cannot get the number plate. She didn't even notify the number plate these policemen were using. Okay. 4. Police further requested for the contact details of her friend in Ghana, who she said was with her during the time of the incident. She, however, stated that her friend does not want to be involved in the investigation. According to this lady, no, hotel and I say because according to her, they were 2. When they kidnapped them, I took her to bank to whatever withdraw, and then the friend was waiting for them in the police van with the policemen who had kidnapped them. And definitely they were 2. One is a Ghanaian. She is still in Ghana. Give the name of that person. Also, any person on person or be assisting in any kind of investigation. Also, be getting involved in any procedure to catch the suspects. Same way, how do you think about it? Okay, now let's continue. She has since deleted the video on her page, and further efforts by the investigators to contact her through WhatsApp calls and messages have proved unsuccessful, as she has declined to respond and later blocked the team. So Ghana Police Service is trying to get reach this girl so that she could at least answer some questions that will help them to investigate the matter, at least to comprehend these police officers who allegedly kidnapped her. But then she has blocked even the investigating team so that they do not reach her anymore. And she has deleted that video from her platform as well. But you know, say internet doesn't lie. Whenever you put something there, just make pew, you capture it. We have it everywhere. That is what I'm showing to you now. So the video is still available, even though she has deleted it from her platform. Now, meanwhile, efforts are ongoing to secure her cooperation through appropriate diplomatic channels. So definitely Ghana has to contact America so that they can also get this girl apprehended, and then she will have to answer some questions to help the investigation. The Ghana Police Service treats such allegations very seriously and remains committed to uncovering the facts in this case. Signed, Chief Inspector Brigade Babanao, Public Relations Officer, Criminal Investigation Department, YI. Like that. So that is the letter from the release from Ghana Police Service, that they are doing everything possible to get this lady so that she would help in assisting the investigation process. But the girl is running away. She is on the run since she has deleted the video from her platform and as well blocked the investigation team. That shows something. Something is fishy. If truly she was kidnapped in Ghana, at least she would have lodged a complaint in Ghana before she even left. Meanwhile, she left Ghana before she released this video. This could tell you that something fishy is happening. So is it because so many people are coming to Ghana to celebrate December, as we are all willing to go in December, but due to one or two, this guy couldn't go. My brother, he couldn't go. Anyways, whatever be the case, whatever happens, we will bring it to you when this girl is apprehended. If you are stayed with me to this time, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you watch my video. Do not forget to give a like and also leave a comment at the comment section. Thank you very much for staying with me. God bless you, and see you another time with another video. Bye bye.